Fellas, I tried your PvP builds. I also rated them all, and at the end of the video, the build with the highest total score will win some reward. So let's begin. Now this guy commented this build, which is Godhuman, Portal, Gravity Blade and Soul Guitar. This build was okay. Personally, I'm not a huge fan of Portal Fruit, but this one was okay. The only crazy part about this build is the auto aim on this Gravity Blade. It's insane. But in the end, this build has one downside for me. You can't really one-shot the player with this build, unless you have reform. I would rate this build a fine 5 out of 10. The next guy recommended me this build, which is basically Godhuman, Portal, Shark Encore and Soul Guitar. And this build, just like the previous Portal build, was okay. Once again, I am not a huge fan of Portal build. But this build is better in one thing. It can one-shot a player if their bounty is not high. If you're fighting with someone with lower bounty, you can definitely one-shot them. I would rate this build a solid 6 out of 10. Now, moving on from the Portal builds, we have an Ice build, which contains Godhuman, Ice Fruit, Gravity Blade and Soul Guitar. Now, actually, I was an Ice Fruit user, and I probably gained about 3 million bounty with Ice Fruit, but that was a long time ago, before everyone started occupying the sky. Now, I wouldn't say the Ice Fruits are completely useless, but they kind of are. But let me ask you, do you think Ice Fruits are still worth it? I would rate this Ice Fruit a 4 out of 10. Moving on, this build is pretty expensive, because it contains the Dragon Fruit, as well as Sanguiniard, Soul Guitar and Foxon. And let me tell you, the only downside of this build is the cost of Dragon, because this build is insane. The reason being, you can dodge molten lava falling down you with the speed of a car. But besides that, you can easily one-shot a player with this build, and I wouldn't rate this build any lower than 8 out of 10. So it's safe to say that this guy has won. And as I said, the winner will get some reward. I gave it to him.